Hey everyone, Katie Gehring here for Avery, Elle. I have a card to share with you today featuring the Snow Fun stamp set and Elements dies, and I'm going to combine this stamp set along with a technique to create some DIY stencils. To create my stencil, I'm going to pull out the Pierced Cloud Elements dies along with some Mylar material that I purchased from Amazon. The Mylar material comes in 12 by 12 sheets, and I trimmed one of the sheets down to a 6 by 6 square. The stencil size is really versatile because I will be able to use it on cards that are both portrait as well as landscape oriented. I'm going to position the dies along the edges of the square and hold them in place with a little bit of washi tape. I'm going to run the Mylar material along with the dies through my die cut machine, and then I will be able to remove the dies and the tape, trim the edge of the stencil, and it'll be ready to use. Following this same technique, I created a second stencil using the dotted border elements dies because I wanted to create a really nice snowdrift shape at the bottom of the card. So to use a stencil, you just place it over your card base, and then using an ink blending brush along with some distress ink, I just brush some of the ink over the stencil, and then when you remove the stencil, an impression of the stencil shape is left on your card. So I'm going to repeat that 2 more times using the cloud stencil that I just created using the Pierced Cloud Elements dies. The benefit, I think, to creating your stencils from your dies is because you can get even more mileage and use out of some supplies that you already have. And then when you are done using the stencil, cleanup is so easy. You can just use a paper towel to wipe off any of the ink, and then you can get more and more use out of your stencil as opposed to a temporary stencil that you might create just using cardstock. To add a little bit more detail and interest to the background, I'm going to stamp some of the snowflakes and snowy shapes from the Snow Fun stamp set onto the backdrop of the card. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiment Winter Wonderland Wishes onto the card using black ink. Once the background is done, I'm going to adhere the cute little snowmen onto the card using tape runner, and these I had stamped, colored in with Copic markers, and then die cut using the coordinating elements dies. As a finishing touch, I am going to just add a few clear sequins using glossy accents as glue. And that is going to wrap up my card for today. I hope it gives you some ideas for how you might be able to use some of your existing supplies in new ways. For more information about any of the products that I used in today's video, please visit us at averyelle.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.